Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to the stream. It's your host, Physics. Hope you're all doing well out there in this choppy Bitcoin market, or crypto market, I should say. Let's take a look at the daily close on Bitcoin today. It looks, we had in a broadening wedge, a little bit of a broadening wedge developing on Bitcoin, just a slight one, and it has now broken out of that, closed above it, which was a very good sign. And now let's see where this could take us. I'm thinking we get back to the $57,000 mark, which is the previous support and resistance line from these body closes here, and a few like right around here, and this wick right there. So that's probably going to be our next stop. We got a lot of work to do to come back up and break these supports or resistances. Let's check the 4 hour. We've already had two closes outside of that broadening wedge. Pretty good. It's pretty much confirmed that we've broken out of that little downtrend we were in. Now we got to break this. I guess we did break the high on this wick here. 57, 56, 680. Yeah, we broke the high, or the close on this candle here with this wick, so we just got to close above it for our next. That's our previous swing high, so you want to make a new high now before dropping down again, because we don't want to keep setting lower highs as we're doing on this trajectory here. Lower high, so far lower high, but we wicked past the close, but we didn't get past the wick on the previous swing high. So that's what we got to be shooting for here, is getting a close above this previous swing high, so we can start to show that we're going in an uptrend. The options contracts expired yesterday, and ever since then we've been on an upward trend. Pretty good. 1, 2, 3. Right here is when the options expired. Actually, I think right here. Yeah, like right here, 26th. So we actually bullishly engulfed that candle from the 25th and just started to climb our way back up. I think on the daily we had a nice bullish engulf too. Yeah, actually bullishly engulfed the two previous days of candles. Very good. Closed at the resistance I had at 55k, which could be found on this 4 hour chart. All these previous clusters here of closes and wicks. Let's go on and check Ethereum. I don't know, actually, I should have. Something's missing on my chart here. Let's check ETH. So we had a head and shoulders here, which we have a neckline pretty much at this 1750. So we gotta get back above this neckline from the head and shoulders that developed here on the 12th of March, the 9th of March through the 20th. It broke down from there, stopped at this pretty much right on the money, these closes. on 1574. This support. So the support held. Now we're climbing back up. Now we just got to get back above 1753. Hopefully ETH doesn't start to sell off, and Bitcoin can keep and not sell off either, because if Bitcoin sells off, Ethereum's going to sell off with it. Yep, we need to get past this 1753. Another thing on Bitcoin, if we go back to the daily, there's actually a nice cup and handle forming. Let me plot it here for you guys. Pretty good cup with the handle. Parallel channel. So if we take a measured move on this cup and handle on the daily, we're looking at man, I can never find what I'm looking for. So if you go from the bottom of here to the top of this wick, on the left side, you get a measured move of $15,400. So if we were to break out of here, we'd be at about 71,000 is the measured move on this cup and handle that Bitcoin has formed. Yeah, 15,400. Pretty big move. Also, the new options are calling for $80,000 Bitcoin by the end of April. So we'll see where that heads. That gets us to. We got some bullish convergence on the MACD histogram. Lower levels of negative momentum are coming now. And we also have some bullish momentum going on the RSI. Yeah, Bitcoin's looking pretty good now. We got a nice cup and handle forming. We got some bullish convergence, and we got the options set for 80K with I believe there's like 5,095 Bitcoin right now in open interest, which is about $280 million, which is the most out of any of the other price ranges on the contracts by almost 2.5 times. I think the next one below that is actually at 120K Bitcoin, and there's like 2,200 open interest on that Bitcoin. So April's usually a bullish month for Bitcoin in the past. On average, it's done about 51% gains in April, according to past. If we look back in the chart, let's go to April. Probably not this April though. COVID month. But as you can see, look at that, March 30th, it just starts to go up. So April to May, well shit, see, April to May, 63%. Let's check the year before. April, second day of April, so we'll go the 1st to May. It got up to 38%, but it closed at about 27%. Let's go to the year before that. April 1st, right here. May 1st. That's a 35% increase, but overall it did a 43%. So April's a pretty bullish month in the past for Bitcoin. 2017, the bull run we all remember. April 1st to May 1st. At the top of the wick was a 36%, so I guess we're looking at 30-something% on average, 44% on average, somewhere around there. So looking good because April's usually a bullish month for Bitcoin. So let's go. Alright, back to ETH. We need to break above. Almost looks like a cup and handle too here on the daily. Not so much. It is kind of a cup and handle there. I actually have it plotted. It went, but it didn't go. So we need to get back above 1753 on ETH. Get past this resistance here. And then you're going to be looking at 1830-ish if it can break past that. Go to the 4 hour. We've already been here, but let's check it again. It almost looks like a possible head and shoulders developing inverse, but I think the shoulder would need to go a little deeper. Have to come down a little bit more. Let's check some of the market leaders. Cake is doing some things today. So I actually took a little break to better my TA so I can, give a little better analysis. And Cake actually had a bullish harmonic. I think I don't remember exactly which one. I almost want to say a Gartley, but I don't think that's it off the top of my head. I'd have to look. But look what it did. I think it is a Gartley or a shark. It might be a shark. Bullish shark. It just kept grinding its way up. It hit the pattern completion zone. The PCZ is what it's called. And it just took off. It was up at 1.22% today. And we're stuck at this little resistance zone with just a few candles here and a wick and some wicks down here, close right here. So we're kind of stuck in this zone and right here, $17. But if we can break above it, $21. And I don't really want to count this wick, but $33 on this wick on Binance the day it was listed. cake is looking phenomenal. It's got a long, it can hit $33. That's it. Next resistance after 21, 22. Bitcoin's selling off a little bit on the new day. Nothing to worry about. It'll probably honestly come down and back test this broadening wedge here to show a confirmation on support, and they'll start climbing back up. But that's kind of what I'm seeing. It'll probably come down, back test this I guess this just wedge, and probably start to climb back up after that, which would be a pretty deep retrace, just because it's a downward sloping line. It could possibly come back to 54,000, somewhere in this range, 54,000 to 54.5, depending on how long it takes to come back down. It might not come back down, but usually you want to kind of see that confirmation and then go. Just like with cake, it came down here, got to the PCZ, came up, kind of came back down and back tested it. Did right here on this wick, and that's when you want to open your trade, was when it comes back down to test it as support, and then you go back up. And on stream here, not long ago, one of my last streams, I guess it was kind of long now, but I put this supply line here, which I didn't have because I didn't know them well enough. But I put this here, and it was about at $10.30. I said, this is a good spot to take long, even though it did drop to 9.30. But look where it's at now, 17.17. I don't know. I haven't seen any news on cake, but I don't know if people are switching from. Oh, I think they did in tokens now or something. I'm not sure, but I know sushi. I'm honestly switching from sushi to cake now, because these tokens that are about to be released, $880 million worth of sushi is about to be released from being locked up, so that could really kill the price on sushi. Wouldn't be good. They're trying to come up with options on how to release the tokens to stagger them out, or however they do it. Hopefully it doesn't kill sushi though. Sushi came down underneath that support here, down tested here, which is kind of some support for right in this. Now it's come. It went up above that support at $16. Now it came down and back tested it. Hopefully it confirms support and starts to make its way back up. Uni released some V3 details, which was highly anticipated by many folks who are in Uni, but unfortunately they didn't have anything about layer 2 or 3 or V3. Yeah, I don't know, I'm losing myself here. Layer 2. And that's what we were hoping for, to lower gas fees and all that stuff. But they do have some cool new features on things with liquidity and less slippage, which when they released it spiked the price to about $37, but shortly after that Bitcoin started to slip and took it right down with it. But Uni fell harder because it was probably one of those typical buy the rumor, sell the news. It even fell below this ascending triangle support. Now where's it at? It's kind of sitting right here. which like area, nothing crazy though. Well, I guess it is pretty good. Bunch right here, right here. This whole thing is a little bit of support right there. Coming across to here, you get a wick. So that in this vicinity here is where you want it to hold now. So it's just kind of like sushi, where came below that support, it went above it, coming back down to back test it. Hopefully it confirms as support and starts to make its way back up. I really think Uni is DEX is, it already is. I think it's going to stay the leading DEX. Hopefully Ethereum can get its act together and they can release 2.0 in a timely manner so we can get rid of these gas fees. So a lot of these major projects, I don't know necessarily about, a lot of these projects are starting to switch over to different blockchains, have less fees. So Ethereum's got to really get their shit together. DOT, another harmonic on DOT, which is set up to $53. Even though it slipped below the PCZ and went down to back test this $27, $28 support, it held it up past the $31 support, and it already came back down to back test it and started to go up from there a little bit already. So DOT has the potential to hit about $53. And it's not the PCZ, that would be. DOT looking good. If it holds the support right here. Another big thing is now currently in the top 10. It was up to number 9 at one point. It was at 9 pre ago or something. Got up to about $14. Now it's come down from there. It had a little pennant going, but it broke down and out of it after such a great run. I mean, look at that. Back here I had it plotted with the channel. It looks like a cup and handle. Yeah, I had a little cup, maybe, handle. And broke out of there and just went up. Just went straight up. So if this does keep breaking down, tiny bit of resistance or support at the $11.22 range, and then after that you're coming down to $8, $7. Yeah, it just went straight up. This was most likely, a lot of this had to do with their getting, Theta got its second patent approved, and shortly after that is when it started to rally. It was at like $6 when that happened, which was, yeah, it was like right in this area. They got approved for the second patent, and it took like a day or two maybe, and then it just did its thing, went up. I don't know if this is going to keep going up or if it's going to come back down a little bit after such a run like that. Pretty crazy. Bullish, or the MACD histogram is just got a lot of negative momentum right now. It's kind of coming back to positive a little bit, but it's still staying high, barely coming down. A little bit of convergence, but nothing crazy. GRT. Got a harmonic on here. But I don't think it's gonna be playing out. If you entered a trade, you would have been stopped out after it came here. Got below this $1.46. Is it sitting right in it? Yeah, it's pretty much on my support line here. So it's got to hold this $1.45, and but it doesn't look like it's going to if Bitcoin keeps selling off here. If it holds this, we're looking back at $1.70, $1.69 area for GRT. And if this harmonic were to play out, we're talking $2.81 on GRT. Time will tell. Patience. April's coming. Bullish month for crypto is usually April. Let's check some of these other coins, some top gainers. Stores. Wow, straight up. I wonder if there's any news on this. Why it's going up like that. Oh, Coinbase lists stores 1 day ago. So there you go. That's what happens. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is what happened when Coinbase listed it. Went from $1.50 to $3.40 currently. Wow. Too bad 88 didn't do nothing like that. It went from like, it was like, yeah, $1 to $1.45 is when Coinbase listed it. That's over 100% move, 130% to the top of the wick. 135. Wow. The NFTs have cooled off a little bit. They haven't been. They had their nice little pump, nice big pump, and now they're kind of just hanging out. Probably getting ready for the next leg up. I think we're about to see a nice altcoin cycle here. Be real juicy. Why is that chart? I swear my... I got a mind of their own. DeFi's got a nice... This is the DeFi total. And looks like they could be breaking out here soon. Held that, even though I just moved it, but it's got a new line here. Made the triangle a little more symmetrical. And if it breaks out, we're going from approximately 11,000 to 16,000, which is almost a 50% move. It's 44%, 45. It's like it's ready to do some things. Looks like it's ready to roll. Engine's cooled up. Look at that double bottom though. Wow, that's nice. Engine looks like it might be geared. Came down. Look at that on the ascending triangle or descending support line right here. Look at that. Engine came back down to touch it. not once but twice, confirmed it is to play back up. This could actually be a pretty nice play. Engine. That actually could be a nice play. It's got a momentum is getting a little weak though. A bullish divergence though with this. It's the same low but less momentum. Engine is looking pretty good. See what the top gainers of the day are. Stores, head, ICX looks actually pretty good too. Wow, are you serious? That's within the hour. Like, that's 30 minutes. It just did this. Wow. 12%. Yeah. I knew it looked good. And then sure enough, I come on stream and now it's going. It's an hour chart. I just want to see when it was. I think I have another chart of this somewhere. Huh. Yeah, ICX, it's testing its previous all-time high. Discovery mode. You know what happens when crypto goes in price discovery mode. Let me check. Yeah, it's like June 2008, like sitting right here. It's about to go. Price discovery. Look at that. Look at that chart on the weekly. Wow. Look at that. So it's just got to break 247.99. It's right there. Let's watch it happen. Looks like it might be happening right now. Look at that momentum. Holy haven't seen that ever. It's the highest it's ever been on ICX. Wow. Here it goes. 245. It's about to be at all-time highs. $247.99. There it goes, 247. This is a spot where Pete's already touched it once, so a lot of the selling has already occurred. That's why it came back down so much. Second time testing, actually the first time testing the previous all-time high. This was your first all-time high ever. 247. Oh, it hit it. 248. New all-time high. 248. How high can it go? ICX. Wow. Tomo's looking good too, but it's got a bearish engulfing candle on the weekly. I don't like that. We got 1 day left. Better at least close halfway up. 269. And higher highs relative to that. Higher high. And right here it made a higher low. $3.06. It hit. Ocean, a lot of these coins came down, hit this resistance spot they had built here, or support. It broke through this one. I guess you wouldn't even call this one support, because it just, which is weird because it's the previous all-time highs. But I guess it's going off of the wicks. I guess the wicks would be better for this one. Put that there. Yeah, it came, broke past that support. Now it went up past it, came back down, back testing it, and we'll see where it goes from there. Ocean. This is similar to Cake. They both had a shark. This is the bullish shark on Ocean. I think I had my Cake as a bearish shark. I think it is. Whoops. I don't know how that's even possible. Ocean bullish shark, funny because it's in the ocean. You know, you get the sharks in the ocean. Total market cap will end. I'm gonna be ending it soon here. Got no one in the chat. Nobody wants to see anything, so I'm just going over what I think is good right now. I guess we'll go over GRT. I did actually. Yeah, market cap. We got out of this little channel here for a quick couple closes. 1, 2, 3, and then we came back down. See, I had my projection as coming up. I drew this so long ago. But we're back in this downward sloping channel. We actually just broke out of it again since I extended it, and I think we're going to stay out of it this time, and I think we're going to start making our way back up. I don't like looking at it on the 4 hour either. I like the daily for the total market caps. See, on the daily we didn't even close out of it. See, so on this little downward sloping channel we didn't even close out a day out of it, and now here we are, close our first day just outside of it, and starting the new day with a little doge. We'll see what happens. Looks pretty good. It's like it almost looks like Bitcoin. It's funny because it's got a cup and handle. Really nice cup and handle too. Look at that, cup and the handle. And our measured move would be from the lowest wick to the top of these wicks on the left side. 39% move, which is, it changes because you go up at 39% here, but when you move this it's only a 30% because it's a higher price. But anyways, it's $502 billion move, and actually it would be right here because we've already broken out of it. So from this point, actually we can go from here. From this point, if it stays out of this handle, actually we have some, look at this. We got bearish divergence, not hidden or nothing, but what the hell? Lower momentum, going to positive. Look at this. We're green now on the day, back to red. We're looking at a market cap for the total market cap. This is the whole market, including Bitcoin and alts, 2.2 trillion. And since we broke out, I'll just keep it right here. That's funny because that's pretty much where I had my arrow to. It was just a fake. That this was all just a fake. I just put it there because. But yeah, we broke out of it. It's a cup and handle. That's the measured move. 500 billion, which would be 30% of the value right now. Hey, what's up, Johnny Boy Crypto? Great. Thanks for joining the stream. Let's check the total market cap excluding Bitcoin. What the fuck is this? What is this? Oh, this is what I saw Data Dash posted. If you guys watch Data Dash, he thinks this is where the altcoin market cap is going to be if it follows what 2017 did. And I think he actually went less than what 2017 did, but it's 1,000% move, which would be a 10x. So if you, 10x. It's actually a little over 10x. Oh, we're at 644. Why? Oh, 474 is this red line. Again, here I had a cup with handle posted. I already had it on here, but it's actually moving more like this. It's actually being a little square rectangle. Pattern. It's not so much a handle than it is a sideways. Let's see what this purple line is. Did I do this? I probably went from here. But you gotta go to the top of the wicks. And if we break out of this little rectangle, 10x is at the final top for this per second. That's just probably according to Data Dash. If you watch his channel, he's calling 5 trillion altcoin market cap because that will mimic what happened in 2017. But this market now is a little bit, it's got a lot more money coming into it than in 2017 with all these institutions. But the institutions are buying Bitcoin, not these altcoins. But as Bitcoin raises, all these people who own Bitcoin and altcoins, the smaller guys, that the normal putting it into altcoins, so it's a lot more money going into alts after Bitcoin rises. We do have bullish divergence happening on the MACD too. Looking Looking like it might start playing out here any day now. Whoa. Stock to flow model, plan B. If you want to link that in the chat, I'll look at it. Take a look at it. But from this breakout of a possible cup with it's not really a handle, it's moving sideways, but if you want to consider it that, it'd be, I don't like this, I like these. It'd be a 33% move if it were to break out of here. 230 billion move up. So that's the altcoin market cap. And Data Dash, another streamer, is predicting 5 trillion by the end of this cycle, which is Bitcoin sold off a little bit to start the day. Now it's coming back up. It's got to break out of this cup and handle, and it's also got this harmonic pattern here. But when we break out of the cup and handle, we're looking at a 27% move to the upside from this spot here. If it breaks out here, it just goes right here. It'd be it's still a $15,000 400 move, which would put it at $72,000 Bitcoin. It's a very real. Do you have a link for that, or I'll search it? I know Willy Woo uses that stock to flow, or he used to. I don't think he uses stock to flow anymore. Oh, here we go. Stock to flow, it halved. Does it show the halving? Right here, it halved. So at the blue, at the purple, so right here, it halved, boom, went up. So wow, that's like a 30, over a 30x from that half. So if we were to 30x, we'd be looking at 180k. Yeah, okay, I see it. So it's going to consolidate here at like 86k. This is 2024 though. So we're almost at the peak is what this is showing. But look at every time we get to the consolidation phase, it blows past it, then it comes back to consolidate at the line. This was probably, yeah. So every time it goes to consolidate, it goes way past it, and then it consolidates. Goes up way past it, consolidates. This is, ugh. Goes up. It might come up to over 100k if it does what it's done in the past. $2024 is 1.2 million. This is showing. Huh. $300k minimum. Wow. Last time at 5x. oh, like 50x, 50x. Because 500 to 20,000, it's actually like 40x. It like 40 times itself from the beginning of this happening. So from the beginning of this happening, it was 7K. So if it 30x 7K be 210K. Stock to flow. The supply's just getting sucked up on Bitcoin too, especially with Tesla saying they're gonna hold and not sell. Just saying. I get what you're saying now. So from this, if 5x to here, the top. So if we were to 5x from here, but you're saying 3x, which would be 240,000-ish. Yes, okay, yeah. I get what you're saying. I'm with it. Bitcoin looking to break out of this handle here. Yeah, I think it is too. It's such a different market right now because there's so many buyers, or big buyers I should say, that are holding it and not selling it, and the supply is just getting dwindled. There's barely any supply left right now on Bitcoin. I don't think you can even get any on the OTC market. So people are just buying it and not even selling it. A lot of the new coins are selling, and all of the old holders' wallets are buying it up. People aren't selling it right now. That's why we didn't get below 50K. We were close, 50,360, but we did not even break 50K here. Yeah. I don't see a correction coming anytime until we get up to like 65 to 70K. Then I don't know what's gonna happen. We might take a little dip then and start come back up. About to break out of this handle. It was a cup and handle, and it had a broadening wedge inside of it. You want to look at any other coins, Johnny boy? Just let me know. Cake is killing it. Damn. It's about to hit 20 bucks. Solana, Sol. Higher lows. It didn't get past this low. So LTC, BTC pair, TR. Let's check LTC. Whoa. Daily. Wow. Wow. Holy shit. Wow. Yeah, LTC to BTC has quite a bit of work to get back up to 0.01 though. You got a resistance there. And you got some here. And here with a downward sloping line too. Jesus. Yeah, LTC's got some work to do to get up though. Descending wedge. I guess it is. It is. I mean, it's low. Like, this is like not much risk taking along here. This is like a fucking flash crash wick. Wow, imagine if you picked that up at point. What? What? It went to zero. It literally went to zero. What happened here? 100 sats. Or 1,000. Look on the weekly. Oh yeah. Wow. This is I like this. I'm glad you brought this up because this is a good trade setup here. This is very good. It might have a harmonic here too. I think that's a harmonic. I had a good chart. I don't know where it went. That would be a bullish 886. What's the bottom one? 1.126. It'd almost be a bullish butterfly. Maybe I can fudge these numbers a little bit. I guess if you went to there, it'd be a butterfly almost. Yeah, it's possibly a bullish butterfly harmonic. Bullish cipher. I don't have cipher on this chart. Where's it at? I know there's another one that has it. There it is. You know harmonics, Johnny boy? Yeah, it's not a 786 though. Coming up here. It's almost a butterfly, I think, more than a cipher. Let's look at TRX though. TRX BTC is almost identical. I like the LTC one a little better, but geez, these are at all-time lows almost. Look at that, it hit the bottom, now it's building some support here, and it's got some bullish divergence playing out. Or bullish momentum, not really any divergence. Yeah, it's gonna be an altcoin super cycle here soon. That LTC and BTC pair, I really like that though. Oh shit. It looks good. Building a base right here. The longer the base, the bigger the chase. Why did it stop? Whoa. When is this Tron releasing NFTs? Do you have a date for that? I charge my phone. Phone and my computer are dying. I don't know how much longer I can be on here. Yeah. Tron. March 20th. Oh, I think I saw this. Yeah. I seen that. Let's see Paris Hilton. Get off my screen. I'm ready to go big NFTs. It's the same article, different website. Yeah. I didn't know Tron was doing that. Are they? Is so Lindsay Lohan already did a Tron one. This LTC This looks so good. Wow. Yeah, I saw the Tony Hawk. He sold like a 900 video or something, I think. His first, I don't know what it was, Ollie 900 something. 540. Eternity. Year-end's not on here? It's not it. Wow. 2 billion? Eternity share. What exchanges is it on? Probably not the one I use. Man, I wish gas prices weren't through the fucking roof so you can actually use Uniswap. Yeah, that's why a lot of these projects are starting to switch. They're going to different blockchains. Ethereum's got to get their act together. Developers. Man, this LTC to BTC, man. That looks good. That looks pretty good. Wow. I'm glad you pointed this one out. Yeah, ADA especially. I'm kind of scared for ETH. If they can't scale, then I don't know what's going to happen. Bitcoin still holding around 56K. 2 pretty much bullish hammer candles in a row on the weekly. It's just eating up all the sell pressure. I'll be surprised if we don't turn this momentum back to dark green again this next week. I'll check it out. I think I'm gonna head out though. Bitcoin looking strong. Hopefully it breaks out of this cup and handle here soon. It looks like it's going to be attempted to within the next few days. April's coming, which is usually a very bullish month for crypto. Bitcoin's usually got around like 40-50% gains in April on average overall. So thanks for joining. If you're watching after the stream or if you're watching live, thank you for joining. Until the next time, peace out, guys.